Winnicott. I'm Cole Evans.
And I'm Dan Esigman. Yo, Cole, why so monotone?
Well, I'm just bummed about the weather for this weekend. I'm no weatherman, even though I probably could be, but you can expect a few inches of rain tonight. Although it seems as if the weathermen have been wrong lately, prom is gorgeous, and last Thursday on our physics field trip, the weather, outstanding.
Well, I heard that field trip was a blast.
Yeah, it was one of the best field trips I've been on in my high school career. Ian Talty and I documented that whole day. So strap in, buckle up, and enjoy the ride. I'm here with all of Winnicott's physics students at Funtown Splashdown. We took a look into the physics of these amusement park rides and what they were like.
So throughout this class, our students have been learning about centripetal acceleration, potential energy, kinetic energy, and designing roller coasters. And so we decided to actually go on some roller coasters at Funtown along with some other rides to do some calculations of energy, velocity, acceleration with some actual rides.
On last Thursday, May 15th, all Winnicott physics students went to Funtown USA in Saco, Maine. Funtown designed a physics day for only students and schools that register. This field trip allows students to use many of the concepts and formulas that they have learned over the duration of the course. Funtown has 25 amusement park rides and 2 roller coasters. Excalibur is the only wooden roller coaster in the state of Maine and was the first roller coaster in 50 years when it first opened. It gets going a whopping speed of 55 miles per hour and sends you on a wild course. The Wild Mouse roller coaster uses cars that are wider than the track itself, giving the impression that the riders are hanging off the side or that they might fly out, thus giving it the name Wild. With a 270-degree turn, Wild Mouse is a ride you will for sure enjoy.
Now that you all know that Funtown is not all fun and games, I hope those of you who go next year have a great time. Ian and Cole, signing out.
Seems like it was a fun day. I wish I could have gone.
That was a great time. Yo, if I flip this coin, what are the chances of it being heads?
50-50, but I call heads.
All right, if you lose, you got to get me a snack from the calf.
All right.
I'm going to water. It's tails. See ya.
Well, you know what? I would go, but these kids are cutting me in line. It would take way too long.
Yeah, that's been a problem around here lately. Ross Cohen took a look into lunch etiquette.
The lunchroom has its pros and cons, but many people abuse the rules. Cutting in the lunch line is a very common thing to do, especially for the upperclassmen.
Me and Seth, we don't appreciate when 216 cuts us on the lunch line, so stop.
Cutting's bad. Don't do it. Unless you're a senior.
I think that seniors should be allowed to cut the line because we got cut, so it's fine.
I hate cutters. I mean, everyone else has to stand there and these people just walk in. It's not fair.
Molly cuts in the lunch line, and I think it's very rude and disrespectful to the other people.
I may or may not have cut before, but I'm a big boy and I need my calories, like so. And I don't really do it anymore. I feel pretty bad when I cut.
Also, it can be very easy for a person to steal or forget to pay for an item while going through the lunch lines. We asked students what they thought about stealing and if they have ever seen it happen. Then we talked to Officer Ruth on the consequences if you did get caught stealing.
That is wrong. And in America, people have to pay for stuff.
I paid for this. And remember, vote for me for president.
Survival of the fittest.
I think stealing is bad, but it also an adrenaline rush.
People stealing the lunch line, but I would never do that because, I'm a good kid.
Yeah, apples that are stolen are so much better.
All right, if someone was stealing from the lunch line in the cafeteria, obviously it's a theft still, so we would have to, unfortunately, you'd most likely be arrested if he actually stole something. I haven't seen anybody do it. I think the kids, behave for the most part, and I'm sure every once in a while it happens, but I think the lunch staff deals with it in a good way too. I'm sure the kids pay back later on down the road.
Well, Winnicott, that is all we have for you today. Don't steal, don't cut in line, don't do drugs. Ross and Tyler, peace and out. I think it's time for people to know their place around here.
I agree.
Yo, have you seen my new longboard? It's dank.
Yeah, you heard about the freshman Max King? The kid makes longboards.
Tyler Johnson took a further look into this amazing kid.
Now you can ride away.
I'm Max King and I build longboard skateboards. I started out by pressing the boards, gluing the veneers together, and then after that I have to wait a day for the glue to dry, and then you take it out, cut it, sand it, route it, and then I burn the artwork into the bottom. And usually the customer asks for a certain design, and then I'll draw it and then burn it. I'm thinking about doing $100 for just a deck. You can buy a professionally made longboard for like $200 for just a deck, $150. So it's a lot cheaper than going out and buying a brand name deck. In the future, I'm kind of hoping to expand to other things. The only thing stopping me right now, I guess, is time.
Well, that's all we have for you today, Winnicott. I hope you have a great Friday and a moist weekend. I'm Cole Evans. See you later.
And by the way, you all looked fantastic at prom last Saturday. And I'm Dan Esgman. Take it easy.
You think you can do anything, but you can't. You tell me about your love, it's a bad trend. You try to kiss me